What's up, my boos? It's Valley, and I'm back here to bring you a quick energy update. So hopefully you're having a good day, and you're doing well. So I started by pulling a rune to see what your overall energy is today. Please remember that this is a collective reading, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind for someone else to appreciate. Um, and please remember that some parts may apply, some parts may not, and the whole message may not apply at all, depending on your actual situation. So please use your discernment when you're listening to my messages. Um, so thank you so much, everyone, for being here, for watching my messages, and always keeping up with me. Again, I very appreciate all of you guys that are here with me. So the rune that we pulled today is actually this one, which signifies flowing water, the driving. So it says invisible forces are at work here, creative and productive forces of nature. The attributes of this rune are water, liquid, ebb and the flow of tides and emotions, of careers and relationships. The key to success lies in the contact with your intuitive knowledge, in the mood for your inner rhythms. Conversely, warning against exaggeration from excessive striving, and advice against the attempt to overestimate your own forces or to work over the top for your own property. Flow. Flow. Okay. Maybe someone needs to go with the flow a little bit more. I feel here that someone may be overworking. Someone may be overestimated your force, overestimating how much strength you have. Be careful with this, guys. Just making sure you go with the flow. Take some time to proceed within your projects, but also take some time to rest. Always have a good balance, huh? Take care of your health, take care of your spiritual health, take care of your physical, mental, but also spiritual health. Spirit, what do we have for our collective today? Can you give me a card that can help them, enlighten them within their actual journey? And please give me messages that are only for their highest good. I'm gonna take this one. And I saw conflict reversed. So the great severing, which is Mars energy in reversed. And I have here the called card. Share your song. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. You're called to do something. Star family. Loosen your grip. And Star brothers. See? Here we have loosen your grip as go with the flow, what we were talking about earlier. Just before. What I was saying. Okay, so let's look into what's my booklet here. So we're starting with the first card is called Soul Gifts and Training. You're being called. Okay, so it says your soul has many unique gifts that it came here to share. Some you may already be aware of, others you're just beginning to uncover. You're being called to remember that your soul intelligently chose the perfect conditions to carry out your soul's mission and share your soul's gifts. If you're being called toward a creative project, a passion, or an adventure, this card is your confirmation that you're facing the right way and that this moment here, right here, is destined. If you're feeling underprepared or thinking, who am I to do that? This card is guiding you to step up and leap, and consider perhaps that your soul has been training for this moment right here for lifetimes. Yeah, I see you stepping into a new purpose, into your passion, perhaps. Take a leap of faith, Spirit says. If you have an idea in mind, a new path that you'd like to follow, Spirit says, yeah, they agree you should go, step in, take the leap of faith, but go with the flow. I believe that's what it is. And then here, Star Family, you're part of a team of souls, call in support. So here I get that, you know, you may be feeling like lonely, and you may need to reconnect with certain people that you feel closer to. You know that someone is part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them from the moment you meet. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can feel sometimes like looking in the mirror because in a way you are. Often you'll go out of your way to help those in your star family instinctively knowing it's part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it very deeply regardless of how long you knew them. A certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Think about the people in your life. Who do you feel is part of your star family? If this card comes up in a spread, it's likely that you've met someone who is part of your star family or you're about to. Beautiful. So if you're feeling lonely right now, things might be coming a little bit better as time passes, and you might be able to find some more souls like you, so you might be able to open, or how can I say, widen your soul tribe, or your crew, your real people, right? Or you might also, as the card says, you might also have met someone that's part of your star family, your soul tribe, whatever you want to call it, that you're gonna connect with shortly. You might have met someone recently that you feel connected to, or it's going to happen. Okay, so let's look into this. And then we have loosen your grip. So going back to go with the flow, as the rune was saying at the beginning, flow like water. Don't force anything. Loosen your grip. It's here. It says coping mechanisms, density, addiction. Let God in. Let's see. Loosen your grip. Okay. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space, the part we're most afraid to leave empty, the part we guard and don't let grace into. But by keeping that space covered with something that doesn't serve us or clinging to it for fear of it not staying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course of Miracles tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. If this card appears, you're being called to find the courage to loosen your grip and give up control, to release your coping mechanisms and leave space for grace and God to enter, to surrender all that feels dense to the divine. Surrender to the grace of life. Okay, and then we have Star Brothers. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So we have two. So we'll put these together, the Star Family and the Star Brothers, because I feel like it's related. You're more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to be open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. Okay, listen. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks when it comes to receiving support. We've learned that we need to go at life alone, but that it's not safe to let our guard down and our heart open, that the world isn't a friendly place. The Starbirds want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you can ever imagine, both in this world and beyond. To call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life ups and downs and to learn to open your heart, especially when it most wants to harden. Okay, so this one is a little bit different. So I feel like this one tells me that throughout possibly you're right now breaking generational curses. Okay, you might have been brought up in a way that it was supposed to be this way in terms of a relationship, or maybe you've witnessed your parents being in a difficult relationship, or others around you and your family being in difficult relationships where the dynamic wasn't really equal, wasn't really balanced. There were negative patterns, karmic patterns, things like that. And I feel that right now Spirit's guiding you to say, okay, it's fine for you to have your own way, to do the things that on the way that you want to do them, and it's safe for you to open your heart and to trust again. Okay, because we are all today, nowadays, more than ever, we feel very independent. We want to do our own things. We don't really want to commit. There's a lot of younger individuals today that feel like they're scared of losing their freedom, and they're scared to commit because they're scared that maybe they won't be able to do the things that they want to do, so that they can remain independent. They don't want to fall into this codependent pattern. Okay, and you don't have to. And it's really in society, though. It's really how can I say, it's really rooted in the society that people, it's always like, and that's why I say you're breaking generational curses, because it's all coming from our ancestors. It's all the way that they were living, that we think that we have to live this way, but it's not really the truth, right? It's just a projection of how they have been raised. They projected on you and the way that they think that you should be doing it, but that's not the truth, right? You you should be living following your own intuition, your own wants, your own needs, your own passions. Okay, and it's not always the passion of someone else that's going to apply to you, or you're not always going to fit in the box. So what I'm trying to say is that you might have been raised, or you might have always seen a certain way of doing a relationship, and now God's, or the Spirit, or whatever the higher ones are asking you to open your perspective a little bit to other ways of doing it. And if you feel like you don't want to do like others are doing, and maybe that's why you're not wanting to commit, or I don't know why I'm giving this example of younger people not wanting to commit and being scared of losing their freedom and stuff like that, but I feel it's more and more important. And anywho, I feel like I'm losing my track of mind, but I feel that's the overall message here today. So let's go and clarify that stuff now. Don't forget to subscribe and like this message if you like my style, if you like my messages, if you don't want to miss my new readings. Keep updated with this stuff. Subscribe, like. Be part of my soul tribe. Everyone's welcome here. So what's with called? Yeah, and I feel here with the justice reversed. I feel like it's a lack of balance, a lack of, that came out right away. And I feel like it's related to the balance or to the go with the flow. The fact that you might be pushing towards something that's maybe not fitting right. Okay, so what's spirit? What's with the called? What's with the taking the leap of faith for the new project? Or, you know, what's the time to step up? What is this, spirit? Okay, so I think that you've spent some time by yourself lately, being in some kind of hermit energy. Maybe you've been like keeping to yourself, working on yourself, reflecting a lot on what you want to happen in your life. But I see here that you gain your mental, like probably you were in this time of isolation or time of reflection, or like, you know, you were taking time to connect to spirit, taking time to you know, tap in, and you know, take time to connect with your spirit team and ask for guidance. Okay, so you might have time, you might have actually take time to do this. Okay, and that's why also I feel like your relationship with spirit has grown, and they're there now to, they're telling you that you're protected and they're having your back. So I feel that now you gain a certain clarity or a certain mental power with the King of Swords. And I feel that now you're contemplating with the owl. It really tells me that, you know, sorry, not the owl. Why did I say this? Owl might be significant, but the eagle that's on the card, I feel like it's also looking at the options over the mountain, seeing where you want to shoot with your sword, really contemplating and analyzing the situation. Okay, so but I feel also that you're gaining the power and the courage to come and bring the truth forward. I feel that with the death in reversed, you don't want something to end, or something already ended, due to a Page of Pentacles reversed energy, someone being very immature, insecure, and not really wanting to move forward. Procrastinating, foolish, acting foolish. Something already, or some. I feel like it's like either you don't want something to be over or something's already over, because of some certain Page of Pentacles reversed energy. What else, Spirit? Four of Swords reversed. Yeah. So instead of taking your stuff and moving forward, perhaps before, you decided to take some time and think about it. I feel that you really wanted to do the right decision. And you were taking time for yourself. Perhaps you went through something that was difficult, And I put the Hierophant reverse right under the Hermit because I feel that you were really disconnected from your intuition at some point and you had to go inwards. Yeah, and you ignored the call from Spirit before, perhaps, on whatever you were doing as a foolish or rebellious or whatever immature type of... You guys will know what it is, and I don't mean to say you're immature, but I feel the actions that we're taking might have been immature. Not saying you are. But you guys know that already, right? I'm not teaching you anything. You already know what's up. You know if it applies or not. If not, skip it. It's not yours. The moon reversed. Yeah, but now the illusion is over. And you gained the clarity and the truth, and now with the magician reversed, yeah, I feel like the illusion is broken. But also, you really wanted this not to end. You really prayed for this not to end, but it did. I feel it did. Spirit, what else? Five of Cups reversed. Letting go. Contentment. Yeah, I feel that you having to go inwards. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Spirit. So I get back to go with the flow, okay? So here I feel that, you really don't want this to end, but at the same time, you need to go with the flow. Because it's letting go, contentment, but I don't feel that's the energy here. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, you're trying to control the situation. That's why Spirit wants you to go with the flow. And to let go of the situation. But at the same time, you're gaining courage. And they want you to let go. And go with the flow. Okay, so we'll just move on to the second card because I feel that loosen your grip is like actually what we're gonna talk about. How they want you to release control, loosen your grip. Yeah, and let God in. Yeah. Unhappiness, missing out on something, something hidden in plain sight. Shucks. Dishonesty. With the Ace of Swords reversed, there was some hidden truth or some dishonesty that took place. But I feel like now you missed out on something. and you're sad that you chose other options, perhaps. But there was some dishonesty, and you lack some internal. You you were actually not listening to your intuition, as I was saying, because there was some dishonesty. And then I see here someone not wanting to go inwards, not wanting to do the work, not wanting to acknowledge what was going on. Probably, and I'm thinking, not probably, but maybe indulging in certain things move to move forward and like try to numb certain emotions that you were feeling, or the fact that you were unhappy, um not having spoken the truth, or not having spoken your truth, perhaps, um that was really going against what you were wanting to do, really. And that was really hard on you, because I feel that you, with the Five of Cups, you're really reminiscing. You feel sad, you feel like you lost something. Yeah, because of some rebellious, with the Page of Wands reversed, it's some kind of rebellious energy, karmic cycles you might have been going through, so that you can learn some lessons. And everyone has to go through those, so no judgment here, huh? But I feel that's what caused the unhappiness. Yes, and it stopped you from keeping on moving forward with the Knight of Swords reversed. Or you didn't make the move that you wanted to do, perhaps. But now I see you wanting to bring in an offer and wanting to be victorious as you're into your Emperor energy. I feel here with the guy with the hangman, I don't know why, but I feel that you took some time to work on yourself, or you're going inward, or maybe you're doing yoga, or maybe you're meditating. But there's something about this card that tells me like self-care. And I feel that you're like you gained the strength, as we said before, because you did the work. And there's still some illusion here. What's the illusion with the moon? Secrets. What's the moon, Spirit? Please and thank you. Tell me more, please, Spirit. What's with the moon? Damn. Again. Death in reversed. Hierophant reversed. Not. And Hierophant for me is like the high priestess partner, divine counterpart. So I feel that's someone that's like not listening to their intuition, and that's why I keep on feeling this. Okay, but you don't want something to end. You really don't want something to end. There is a secret. Maybe you haven't been following your intuition, or you haven't followed your intuition. How maybe you haven't told someone that you don't want something to end. Yes. I see you being very stubborn. And maybe that's why. Yes, senor. the Star and the High Priestess. So there's someone here that you see as being very intuitive. You might know someone that's like that. This might be a tarot reader, it might be a psychic, might be a medium, might be someone that's tapped in or simply very spiritual. But also you see them as like having a lot of potential. You see them being as a star. So star is very, very well-known energy, very wise person, very star energy. Like, you know, you have a lot of a good like someone that has a big presence or has a lot of attention. And what did I say before? Why do I feel like it's secrets that were hidden, that you don't want something to end with this person? The High Priestess and the Star. So let's look at this. Maybe that high, maybe you're also someone that has gifts, because we're talking here about the Star family twice. So that makes me think that you also have certain gifts, or you're tapped in, and also talking about how, you know, you connect with spirit and stuff throughout your reading today. It makes me think that you may be a healer, you might be also a tarot reader, you might be able, you know, you might be tapped in, you might be able to speak with spirit, you might be receiving downloads, whatever. So maybe that High Priestess person that we talked about, which has a star personality, or whatever you want to call it, star energy, maybe they're part of your star family. Maybe that's this person, right? Maybe that's the person you need to talk to, that you hid stuff to from, and that you need to ask for support from. Spirit, what's with the star family card? Please and thank you. Can you give us more? What does my collective need to know? So we'll do Star Family and Star Brothers together, because I feel here 6 of Wands. Accomplishment. Yeah, you want some kind of success or victory, or you want to accomplish something. Capricorn is here with the Devil reversed. You accomplish overcoming karmic cycles, negative patterns with the Devil reversed. You overcame manipulation. Possibly you overcame a certain negative situation that you were in before with a third party. You're leaving the third party behind. Because you see this person as your 9 of Cups. So again, I think we're talking about this High Priestess that you fumbled. Listen, I'm just reading the cards. Again, this is this immature, foolish energy coming out again, not listening to your intuition with the Hermit reversed. Choosing the wrong path. But you overcame this because, yeah, you see this person as being very abundant. You felt trapped before in this situation. As I was saying, you might have overcame a negative situation in which you felt very trapped. But you took a decision. I see your choices made. You took the decision. You're moving forward. And okay, King of Wands. King of Wands, you're looking good. But I feel, yeah, you're looking good, and you're right under the Nine of Cups, so you're wanting to go through this abundance. So maybe you're looking abundant. You're looking very well put together. You're very more self-confident. Your confidence has risen. I feel that's great because you're looking good. You're looking good. That's a very sexy energy. Okay, King of Wands, and I feel that's the energy that you're in right now. Okay, and what's with the call and support, Spirit? What's Empress? You might, sorry. So this might be the person call and support. I said, what's this? So call and support from an Empress, someone that might be a mother figure, someone that's very nurturing. Okay, listen, the Empress is the 4 queens in one. So it's a very, very abundant person. She's like the queen of the queens, okay? So there might be someone, and it might be a mother, or you might want to have a child with this person. But I feel it's a very nurturing energy. Someone that you see as having it all. With the abundant here, like I feel like this person, and you seeing them as the star, as the high priestess. I think your choice is made. I think your choice is made, and I think that, you know this card, the Six of Swords? I see the person walking away. But I see you with your bag of tricks. Maybe you know you look good. I don't know. Maybe you got some tricks up your sleeve. And you're like, ooh, I'm not worried. I don't know. That's a very funny energy because it makes me laugh. And it's like, yeah. You can walk away. So I'm not sure what happened, okay? And because we said that you have some truth to tell this person, that you don't want something to end, I mean, I feel that's there. You might have not said some things, but also, you know that it's going to end up in being something. I feel you know. So maybe you're intuitive. Maybe you get downloads. Maybe you get synchronicities about this person. That like spirit is like confirming that it's your person. Yeah, and you don't. Yeah, you're trying not to control the situation. You're trying to go with the flow. So you're like, okay, go ahead, leave, because that's the thing that we need right now, possibly. I don't know. Or spirit is asking you not to control the situation. Because maybe that card too with the guy, it looks mischievous. It looks like he's like, haha, yeah, walk away. I will be back. Maybe that's not what you're supposed to do. I don't know. I feel like you're laughing, but at the same time, it's like, the spirit's like, bro, man, you can't control the situation like this. You can't fuck around again. And I'm looking again at the same time at the Page of Pentacles reverse. Like, you can't like act foolish like this and like think that this person, listen, you see them as a star, you see them as an empress, you see them as a high priestess. It's obviously kind of a big deal. Okay, it's a person that you really like. It's a person that's well seen. It's a person that's well known. It's a person that has a good reputation. I don't know, reputation. Um, but I feel that, like, you have to stop wanting to control this situation. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel that's something. This card is just always like, hey, I know you're gonna be back, but at the same time, Spirit's like, no, you can't do this freaking watching game and controlling and just waiting for them to come back. That's not how it's gonna go. You should be planning. You should be planning on building a legacy, a future. You should be planning on stability with this person. That's what Spirits wants you to do. Not those, being stuck in your old ways or whatever you're doing. I'm not sure. You might be just like wanting some attention, or like maybe the wrong way. Maybe you don't know how to express yourself. Maybe you don't know how to. And that's why you had to go inwards and get the strength and the courage to overcome this. Of course, the Fool. The Fool and the Ten of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. Singer. Yeah. Yeah, you should be planning for a future with this person. You should, you're encouraged to take a leap of faith, or you're gonna take a leap of faith towards this happy family, because you see that this is what you want. This is the person that you want. They bring you love. You love them. This person loves you. You know that. You see them as the Queen of Cups too, like, whew. Empress and Queen of Cups. This person gives you a lot of love. I think now you know that. I think now you're realizing this, and you're like, oh, well, this is what I want. This is what I need. But yeah, you need to go with the flow. You need to give up this control. Give up this, I don't know, man. This reality of the younger generations. I'm thinking you're watching me. You might be older too. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not single. And I'm not dating. So I'm not sure. But at the same time, like, I heard a lot of things about right now the this dating scene, and like the plenty of fish, and I don't even know. There's not plenty of fish. It's Tinder. Okay, Tinder. Whatever, guys. I'm not on these things. Like, it's kind of obvious, but I feel that I've heard that it's just so hard to find someone on these sites, on these apps, on these things, because like people just want, it's like fast food. They want to try you. They want to see what you're all about right away. They want to try you, and then they want to disregard you, throw you out like a fast food. You want the freaking, it's fine. You're gonna take the throwable. Can I say that? It's fine. You're gonna take the plastic fork that you can throw out, because like it's just gonna be quick and you don't have to worry about washing it after. I don't know why I'm giving this example, but I feel like that's the overall thinking of a lot of people. They don't want to get effed over. They don't want to be hurt. They don't want to be vulnerable. So they're gonna go for the quick option, the quick fix. But everyone's damn broken, right? Because like, how are you fulfilled just with something like this? Or where was I going with this? Just, where was I going with this? Yeah. And I feel like that's what I wanted to say. It's like the over, like, not the overall, but like the the society's way of thinking right now in terms of dating. And I'm not sure if it's only just for the young people, but I've heard that's the trend. Okay, the trend right now is that people don't want anything serious. They just want, mama, it's fine, or I'm gonna do my own things. I don't have to commit. I don't have to be vulnerable. I won't be hurt. But then no one's able to find someone serious. So it corrupts the whole system, right? But I feel that's the, like, maybe the mindset that you were stuck in. If I'm being drawn to saying this, it's because maybe that's something that you were thinking of, like that. You thought like that. Maybe it's relevant. But I feel like now you're willing to take a step towards this happiness maybe you've never known before. You're willing to stop looking and spying and actually doing a move, because now, like, you feel like you're not abundant, you're not fulfilled. Yeah, so that's what I get for you. That's what I get for you. But again, connect with your spirit team. I get here that, they're encouraging you to connect, go inwards. They're there for you, and you have a special connection with the divine, definitely. And don't be scared to ask for help, to try and communicate with your. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, toi? So I think that's the overall energy for you today, guys. Hopefully you liked it. So I'm gonna try and spice it up a little bit, do some different things, but don't hesitate to leave me comments, like and subscribe if you like my style. Come back around, see what's up. But otherwise, guys, have a good day, take care, and see you soon. Ciao!